backside and deep into the secondary.
Straight ahead, here's Haskins. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now Willis to throw. That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season as his guys have now moved out in front. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Carr. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Willis will look to throw it. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. 3rd down, it's Willis. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the 1st half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the 1st half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Carr. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. To try again after the sack. Carr. He gets this to Davante Adams. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. It's complete to Robinson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. On play action, now Carr. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he will have a 1st down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Here's Carr to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. The kick by Carlson is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So a late 3 there. That'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Last play of the half, Willis airing it out deep for Woods. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was the visiting Broncos who were able to come in and get the road victory. Russell Wilson, very solid in the win, as his guys figure to be a team to be reckoned with. They now move to 11-3. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Tom Brady, as sharp as you can be throwing the football, 6 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory. Trevor Lawrence leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up? in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
First down Raiders, Carr to Waller. Back to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up second down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And incomplete on the deep ball. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Again, it's Carr. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 34-yard line. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Carr completes it. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Bud Dupree off the edge and getting to the quarterback. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Now Carr. Caught here by Griffin. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to the running game with Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Play action. Now it's Carr. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. So Carr exits on 4th down, and on comes Daniel Carlson for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. 1st and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their 25-yard line. They begin with Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And some space here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. A handoff. Haskins trying the right side. And some room to maneuver. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Well, it's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Chandler Jones drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Bullock's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So a nice kick there as they are able to add up. To their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go.
And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, and maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
This is fielded at the 27. A great return there of 22 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he will have a Titans 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. 105 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. A give to Haskins up the middle. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Second down, and they go back to Haskins. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Haskins trying to pick it up. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. 9 yards that time. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Robert Woods from 19 yards away. And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. The Vegas Offense ready for their next possession. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw his Carr. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Carr again. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run it right side with Haskins. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. 2nd down, and they go back to Haskins. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line,
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Haskins is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Malik Willis with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Titans are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th-quarter lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with. So he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. The Raiders heading out to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Carr, they get 11 back on that one. It leads first to third down. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. From the gun, it's Carr. Over the middle to Beckham. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Carr. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Again, they'll throw with Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Meanwhile, Carr's throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now is Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Here's Carr. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. Into the red zone. It's Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. The slant connects with Davante Adams. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw, it's Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Demarcus Robinson from 4 yards out. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the